Here we go. All right. So we're going to warm up. Okay, warm up. I had to be inside. I almost worked out outside, but man, the shade was even just a little bit too toasty for me. So you know it's too hot if I'm inside. All right, so side to side, just lunge it out. Let's just get those legs warmed up. And we're gonna stop in the middle, okay, and go down and up. So hips high, those hamstrings get a release from Monday. And then hips low, hips high, hips low. So if you don't touch the floor, you can put your hands on your legs, that's fine too. Do 2 more. And we'll go back to those side to side lunges. Just mobilizing inner thighs, hamstrings, hips. And 1 more on each side, and stop through the middle, bend your knees, straighten your legs. Take that at your own pace. If it's too fast, listen to your body. Good, keep going. And 1 more time here. Very good, and come all the way up to your feet. Bring your feet nice and close to one another. Put your hands together, and you're gonna row the boat. Go to one side, come up through the middle, and then go to the other side, and come up through the middle. So you want your inner thighs squeezing towards one another. You want to feel your rib cage move. And maybe if you need to take your arms apart from each other, that is an option. You're going to see this later with weight. So I want to warm up those rotations. And 1 more on each side. Good. And we're going to stay to one side and just circle the arm backwards. So reach the other one up as high as you can. And as you circle, you're going to reach and rotate, feeling the rib cage move a little bit. Back and around. 1 more time. And switch. Rotate around. Open up the front of the shoulder. Good. Knees are soft in this position. And 2 more. And we're going to go right back to that first move. So hands up. And then row the boat to the side. I know we don't row the boat with our hands overhead, but that's just kind of how that feels. Side to side. Maybe it's more of a chop, right? Good. So if you're not engaging your core, when you start engaging it, pulling your abdominals in towards your back as you twist. 1 more on each side. And we'll go into those arm circles. So arms stretch as tall as you can. Rotate. Open your hands. Spread your fingers out. Just like you're doing a backstroke. Right? Thumbs up. And then pinky in. 1 more time. And switch directions. Reach. Again, that rotational movement. And I think it's almost as hot inside as it is outside. Again. 1 more time. And done. All right. From here, we're going to wake up our back. So hinging at your hips, and I want you to reach your arms out, and then pull your elbows back. Palms are facing the floor. Reach, pull. So keep your chin tucked. If you need to, you could go up tall as a modification. Nice job. You've got 2 more, and then we're going to take it into a walkout. So hinge at the hips already. Walk yourself out to a plank position. Hold, and stabilizing the shoulders. Walk your hands back. Good. Bring it all the way up. And tip again. So nice strong back here, pressing away from the floor, and walk your hands back. 1 more time, hinge and walk. Hold it there. You can even drop your heels a little bit, and right back to where we started, hinging at the hips. This time, palms up and pull. So it's more of a row, targeting more through the mid-back. Thumbs are open, getting a rotation in the shoulder joint. And you got 3 and 2. We're going to go back to those walkouts right here. So walk out. And now I want you to roll forward and back on your toes. Really get those calves massaged. Walk your hands back and bring it all the way up. Big inhale at the top. Do it again. Walk out and rock forward and back. Good. Feel your toes, your arches, everything wake up. And hands come back in. And big inhale, last time right here. And then we're gonna do some basic cardio movement here to get us going. And then we'll hit a hard cardio challenge right off the bat. So bring your hands back in and big inhale up and release. Good. So in a chair position, we're gonna sink down nice and low. We're gonna rock up onto the balls of our feet and then push our hands back. Onto the balls of your feet, push your hands back. From side view. Okay, just, again, popping up on your toes. If you don't want to do your arms, you don't have to. 2 more. And last one, and back tapping with our right leg only. Back tapping with that right leg. Start pumping your arms and bringing your heart rate up a little bit higher. Come on, pump. Good, now we're gonna take the knee off, or take the knee up and the foot off the ground. So, drive it up. Keep going here, feel that front leg loading. All the joints getting nice and stable and loose. Stable in the right ways and loose in the other ways, right? And one more, done, okay? Take it to the other side, hold right here. Good, and tap. Bring it in. Nice work, you've got 3 more, maybe a little bit faster, and then start driving your knee up. Come on, pump your arms. We'll revisit that chair in just a moment. 3, 2, 1, and done. So back to center, and sink up, sink down, lift your arms, lift your heels, and push back. Just pop, push. Nice work. And here's 3, and 2, one more time, and done. Next up, lunges. So in that similar pattern where we lunge back, tap in, keep it lower intensity. Our goal here is bringing up the heart rate. So if you're feeling that, you're doing the right thing. 2 more. All you're gonna do is power that knee up. So lunge, power it up. Good, this one's gonna have 1 more level if you want it. You're gonna drive up into a little hop. And just for 3 more. And 2. And 1 and done. Same thing on the other side. Lunge and tap. Get those hip flexors awake, stretched out. 2 more. Your next level. Adding the knee lift. Come on, power it up. And 2 more. All right, next level is adding the jump. Come on, heel to toe. Jump it up. 2 more. And that's it right there. All right. I don't know about you, but my heart rate's up. I'm warm. I'm gonna kick my heels up for a quick quad stretch. And then we're gonna go into our first core challenge, or sorry, cardio challenge. You're gonna need your weights. And if you need a mat for your hands, go ahead and get that ready to go. So 1 minute for 1 set of work, break, and then 1 minute for the second set of work. You're gonna do 10 skiers and 10 high knees for the first minute. So we warmed up skier arms. They look like this. As we sit back, our arms go back. We reach all the way up, or maybe we just go right out in front. So 10 skiers, and then you're gonna drop your weights and do 10 high knees as fast as you can. It's all on your count. 1 minute repeating, okay, until that minute is over. So let me get the timer going here, and we'll be off. Ready? So 10 skiers to start. Set, go. Here we go. So 1. You can stay with my count if you want, or go on your own. Controlling in both directions. Again, this is cardio. I know it's not a lot of jumping right here. That'll come. As soon as you've got 10, drop your weights. Make sure you're in a safe spot. 10 high knees on each side. Grab your weights as soon as you've got 10. You're going right back to skiers again. Up. So you're contracting through your shoulders and back to brace yourself at the top of the movement. Good. Stick your hips back. It's not a squat, it's more of a hinge. And we're gonna get those last 10 high knees in. And time is up, right there. That wasn't so bad, all right? So, coming your way, you've got 10 jumping jacks and 2 burpees, okay? If you don't wanna do a burpee, you can do a squat touchdown and a lift. No problem to take out the burpee. If you're doing the burpee, all the way down with the push-up, and then right back up. We're going 5. So 10 jacks, 2 burpees. Ready, set, and let's go right here. Come on. As soon as you've done 10, you're down for burpees. With or without the push-up. And then repeat the jacks. Here we go. Good job. Don't forget those burpees can also be the squat jump if you want. You can also do full floor burpees, where your whole body touches the ground. We're almost done. 20 seconds to go. 15 seconds. Try to finish one more set. Come on, 5 seconds. Finish strong. Time's up. Woo, hopefully that got your heart pumping. Hi, Leslie, so good to see you. Woo, get a quick drink. All right, towel off, guys. We are going to do a little pyramid. Surprise, surprise. Here's what it looks like. We've got 5 rounds of little short increments of pyramids, okay? Then we are going to hit another cardio blast, different exercises, but same kind of intensity like we just did, okay? Then we're gonna go down the other side of that pyramid with all the same exercises from the first round in reverse. And then we'll finish with another cardio challenge, okay? So that's kind of where we're going. So we need mini bands, you need weights. Your first round, these are 45 seconds, 30-second recovery, a little bit longer recovery in the first half, less recovery in the second half. That's just so you can learn the moves and be comfortable with them. Body weight only on this one, squat reach, your legs are wide. You're gonna touch down and reach up. I know it's easy, okay, or moderately easy. It's supposed to be because we're gonna use a lot of the same muscle groups. And I want you to ease into this burn. Okay, so 45 seconds on the clock. Body weight only, wide squat, touch down, drive through your heels as you reach up. Come on, power. You can even think slow down, fire up on the top. One thing I want you to think about is your inner thighs working in this wide position. So turn your toes out even more if you're not feeling them. The other thing is chest is lifted. Sometimes we do this and nothing really works here, okay? So, strong push to the top. On the next move, you're going to need to grab a mini band for your legs and you're going to grab a dumbbell or 2. And 1 more second, done. So grab a mini band quickly, put it around your quads. You've got 30 seconds here to transition. Going around the quads, you're gonna grab either 1 or 2 weights, and you're gonna take that press into a weighted press. I'm gonna do just 1 weight and do a front press. I like the way that feels on my shoulders a lot better. So your knees are wide, your toes are turned out. Okay, you're gonna start with the weight here, not going all the way down. So you squat nice and wide, knees turned out, drive up nice and quick. Here we go. Squat down, drive up. If you're not feeling tension from your mini band, take your legs wider. Okay? As you add this weight, you're feeling your core and back working. Just a little bit more. Good. Now you might feel like you want to use light weight the first round, and then the next time we do this, on the back half of the workout, you can always add more weight, right? It's a slow burn, that's what we're going for. You've got 10 seconds. Can you go slower on the way down? Faster on the way up. Nice job. Think about how this band causes you to keep your knees pointing out. And done. All right, here's what's next. You're gonna add an overhead, keep the band, still using 1 weight or maybe both. You're gonna add an overhead tricep extension. So squat down slow, press up, tricep extension, and then squat down slow. So adding a little bit more. 10-second recovery. Get ready, toes out, shoulders back. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Squat down, power up, tricep overhead extension. Do it again. Ha. Good work. So that weight underneath your chin like a goblet squat keeps your chest up. It's hard to tip forward when you have a weight right there. Keep coming. This 8 might be feeling a little bit light for me, I have to say. That's okay. There's more coming. And almost there. You've got last 10 seconds right here. Working hard, working good. 5 seconds. Get one more rep. Everybody, one more. And there you go, done. All right, band comes off. There's a little bit of on and off with the band, so just kind of get used to it, all right? Side squat. To the right, I'm gonna mirror you. I know I'm going left. So side squat with the weight in your left hand, and then stand up. That's all it is. So it's just right movement with the weight hanging down. Don't worry, we're gonna do the other side later. Here we go. Roll the shoulders back. Side squat, hips go down and back, and then stand right back up. So you're just letting that weight fall between your legs. From the side view, looks like this. There's no leaning going on at all. So as we move on from this move, I want you to know you can come back to this because sometimes side lunges, which is next, don't feel good. And so this is a great modifier. Almost there. Can you really try to drive off of your right leg to come back to standing? And 10 seconds. Think about that left shoulder. Is it rounding forward? Almost there. And done. All right, coming up next. You're gonna take it into a side lunge. It looks like this. To the right. Side lunge. Knee tracks with toes, arms down. We're gonna pull up with a row. You don't have to do that. Again, you can do this. You just add the side lunge only. Or you can stay with a side squat and a row. Oh, so many options. 8 seconds. Like I said, long recoveries on the first set. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going right here. Side lunge, straight leg, and pull. So it's kind of a slow down. Fire off that right heel, and drive the elbow up and back. Also notice how your core engages. As you're down, you hold, and then you squeeze to push up. And you can take this as slow as you need to. Every once in a while, peek at your knee. Is it still going forward? Kneecap points to me. Now start reaching across your body. A little bit more here. That cross-lateral movement. Good for our mind and body. And get one more rep in. And there it is, done. We're still gonna work to the same side, so don't go anywhere. Keep the weight in the same hand. We're gonna take a little breather on the legs, work a little less challenging on the legs, and add some more upper body. Looks like this, side lunge. Come together, press, pull, side lunge. Up, down, that's what's next. So if you need a drink, grab one. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Side lunge and push. Good, and it can be a little more fluid, like kind of like a clean and press if you want, or you can go through each movement before you move on, your choice. Good job, good job. Halfway there right now. Be mindful our chest stays up, just like we practiced. Come on, you've got 10 seconds. That right side of the body is screaming in the lower half. You've got it, 5 seconds. Whew, we're gonna move on, new exercises in just a moment. And time is up, right there. Okay, so put your weight down. We'll come back to that later. You may need a mat if you don't have one rolled out. You're rolling out right now. First move, really basic, good mornings. Fingers behind your ears, shoulders back, okay? Or you can have your hands at your low back, either one. And you're going to hinge and rise. So basic, but guess what? We're gonna do some walkouts. Walkouts with shoulder taps coming your way. So we gotta get the back warmed up. Here we go. Heels under your hips, and begin. If you're sore from all of your kettlebell swings on Monday, this will help. Now just think about your chin, it pulls in, it doesn't stick out. Maybe you want to change up your hands every once in a while. Check in with your knees, are they soft but not bent? It's gonna help work the hamstrings. Nice job. Now go a little slower on these last 10 seconds. So slow down and then quick back up where you fire those hips forward. And time is up. All right, moving on, all you're gonna do is walk out. If you wanna take a push-up at the end of the walkout, you are welcome to do that. You're gonna walk out, take a little push-up, and walk back. Push-up is optional. You don't have to do it, okay? So, one thing I do want you to think about when you're coming out of this walkout, okay, right here, bring your hands to your hips, to your head, and then come up, just like a good morning. You gotta come halfway up to do that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, hinge, walk out, tricep push-up, knees or toes, walk back, plant your heels, flat back, and rise. So there's a few more mechanics to this one than normal, so we can get the back of our body working. Fingers here, and rise. Oftentimes we roll up, which feels good, but this is gonna strengthen your back a little bit more. Nice work, nice work. 10 seconds to go. Get that push up. And last 5 seconds, we got it. And that'll do it right there and done. All right, cool. So up next, you're gonna do the push-up if you want. When you're doing the push-up, after the push-up, you're gonna add shoulder taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna walk yourself back and then come right back out. Why do we do shoulder taps? Stabilizes our shoulders, first of all, okay? Holding that position, we're trying not to rotate when we lift one arm off the ground. So shoulder stabilization, also anti-rotation, okay? So here we go. Hinge at the hips, walk out, 1 push-up, and hold, tap, 4, these aren't fast, 3, 2, walk back in, and rise. Notice how your hips wanna go side to side, you gotta fight it. So even if you need to do your knees, and then tap, being a little more grounded, increases the resistance of rotation. Good work. Only 10 seconds, there's not that many of these guys. And tap. Come on, fight the rotation. And walk it back, and we made it. Rise all the way up, towel off. All right, moving into our 4th round. 4th round, so halos. 1 weight only, unless you can grab both weights at the same time. I want you to start with your halo out in front, knees are soft. Go around the back of your head, hold. Around the back, hold. So sometimes we tuck so we can get in there, but that rounds our spine. So we wanna keep our knees bent. And here we go, begin. And if you can't do this with a weight, do it with just your hands. Okay, just go around your head. You get a little more leeway that way. You're getting a lot of work done in your upper back and mobilization in the shoulders now. Good job. This is a very functional move. Okay, we all take things on and off our body all the time, and this helps. Now I want you to give me more of a flick out in front. So hold it here, a little isometric, pause. And 3. And 1 more time. Done. All right, sweet. That's timer ran out of time on that one. So let's start it over again. Don't worry, you did enough. I'm just saying I held my timers and went through it. So moving on, 1 weight. You're gonna chop over to one side. Your knees are close to one another. You're going to come up around the back of your head in a halo, chop the other side, around, and chop. Nope, can you forgive me? We're doing that on the 3rd one. Right now we're just doing this side chop. There we go. Okay, we got it. And let's go right here. Sorry. Well, you know exactly what's coming, so we're good to go. So notice the knee bend here. Little baby knee bend, hips go back. Trunk rotates. Good thoracic rotation going on here. If it's too much on your back, do it without weight. Good work, you've got 20 seconds to go. Come on, fire up at the top and pause. Again, stabilizing in the shoulders. And you've got 8 seconds. Let's do one more on each side. And bonus one, done. All right, you already know what's coming. Let's practice one more time together. Here it goes. It's a side chop, up, halo around the head, side chop, halo around. So before we went straight up, this time, you're coming up, bent elbows, and around. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Side, halo, side. Now, if your core is not engaged, okay, there's a likelihood that you can hurt your back, and I don't want you to do that. So, pull your abdominals in, squeeze the abdominals tight. If you feel any rotation in your low back, instead of your mid back, do this without weight. Almost there. You've got 15 seconds to go. Or just go very slow. Good job, good job. We can get 2 more on each side. I know we can. All right, finishing it up. This next set of movement is going to be done on the floor. So you will need your weights. Okay, you will need your weights. So bring them on over. Whew. Seated position. Okay, we are going to take our legs wide and do a Pilates saw. So feet are flexed. You're not like in the biggest straddle that you can possibly be in, but just legs wider. Okay, arms straight. You're going to rotate. So spinal rotation. Reach towards your foot and then rotate back to the center. Here we go. Rotate, reach toward the foot, come up, rotate center. So grow a little taller as you come up through the center. Imagine you've got a big stick that you're holding on to, and your arms have to stay the same distance apart the whole time. Nice job. So this doesn't seem like a very challenging move, but after you start working those rotational muscles, it becomes hard. Let's get one more on this other side. Big rotation. And done. All right, so bring your legs together for a moment. Maybe popcorn the legs. Just get those hips and knees to relax. And we're gonna move on. You've got side bends next from that straddle position. So being in the straddle position doesn't work with your hamstrings. Okay, you can also have your knees slightly bent, and that kind of frees up your flexibility if you need to. If you can do straight legs, do it, okay? We're gonna do elbows out to the side. You're gonna grow tall, belly button in. You're gonna hinge to one side, come center, and then hinge to the other side. There's our timer, let's go, side to side. Now, sometimes we fold into ourselves, right? Another option too, if that's just too much, then go into a crisscross position, and that'll help. Good, side to side. Nice work. So try to keep both sitting bones on the floor. I don't know about you, but my one wants to pop on off the floor. We're not gonna let that happen. Can you pull your elbows wider? Work your upper back. Nice work, almost there. You've got 8 seconds to go. Come on. It's not about how fast we go. And one more time. And done. Okay. Whew. So I want you to round your back forward and then open the chest. You probably felt that in your back, I'm guessing. Now, this is the reason I did a little bit lighter weight tonight. Okay, this is called the Z press. So legs are still wide. If you need to shake them out, bring them close, go ahead and do that. Okay? Your weights are going to be right over your shoulders. In this wide position, sitting tall like you're up against the wall, you're going to press and pull and press and pull. Okay? So that's where we're going right now. And again, if you need to do bent knees, but why is this so challenging? Okay, because we're causing ourselves to stay in a spinal extension with our back mostly straight and then add weight to it. Even if you did it like this, it would still be a challenge if you find yourself in a rounded position most of your day. Okay, so it would still be a challenge even without weight. Good, chin is pulled in and tucked slightly down. Again, like your head and back are against the wall. If you want to go wider with your legs to make it more challenging, go ahead and do that. Good job, good job. 3 seconds to go. And done. Whew. All right, good. So all those exercises you're gonna see again, okay, on the flip side of this next cardio set. So up next, you need a little bit of space. You're gonna do side shuffle 3 times, and then you're gonna do 4 lunges. Okay, this is where we do it in 1 minute, and we repeat it until that timer goes off. So I'm gonna move limited space today. So looks like this: 1 and 2 and 3, and then 4 lunges. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're off again. And if you want to jump those lunges to keep your heart rate up higher, please be my guest. Do that. I love it. I can see all of you just in little tiny boxes, so it'll be great. Okay, here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Get ready. Shuffle 3 times, set, and go. 1 and 2 and 3, and lunges. Remember, they can be jumps, just 4 of them. And then you go again. And you can do side stepping if you don't want to move fast laterally. This is great. Remember, just back lunges too if you need to modify. Keep in mind, the goal is to get the heart rate up. So that should be happening right about now. You're halfway. Good work, good work. Last 15 seconds. Woo! And 8 seconds to go. Can you go faster on your shuffles? Let's try it out. And time is up. Right there. Whew. We made it. Quick little recovery. Next up, 10 skaters. It's actually 5 on each side. Okay? 10 skaters and 10 curtsy lunges. Okay, that's all it is. So skate 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're gonna take it low. Okay, and do 5 on each side. Same movement, just high and low intensity levels. And get ready, get set, skate. 5, 4, 3, 2, slow it on down right here. Step, lunge. Good, swing those arms a little bit, get that cross body movement. And get ready, I'm gonna fire it back up with my skaters. 5 on each side. And those lunges, I know they're slow. I know you wanna crease faster. We've got 15 seconds left. So I think we can at least make halfway through this last round. Get into those lunges. Come on, finish up, 3 seconds to go. And done. All right, whew. Heart rate is back up. Should be feeling good at this point. Ready to move on. So we are gonna start where we left off and then just go backwards. So starting with our Z press, and then our straddle side bend saw, just all the way back up, finishing with our squats, okay? So grab your mat, get a quick drink if you need one, and we'll be ready to rock here. Same time frames except for that. Remember, your recoveries are shorter because now you know the moves. All right, so to begin with, Z press, and we'll work our way to saw. All right, 45-15, coming your way, legs straight, go a little wider if you can, and press. Remember, back up against the wall. Okay, flex your feet. To make this more challenging, rotational press. And you're really gonna feel your back. Start needing to feel your core, just supporting your back. Over halfway. Okay, this should be tough on the second time through. Now remember, you hover those weights above your shoulders, never let them touch down. And 8 seconds. Good job. One more time, and you're done. Remember, quick 15-second recovery. So if you need to popcorn your legs, give them a quick breather, go ahead and do that. I'm gonna round my back. And we're moving on to our side bend. So sitting up nice and tall, okay? Elbows right here, and they come down without lifting our hips at all off the ground. And this one's not fast. Take your time. You want to squeeze with the opposite side to get back up. Kind of some of that sneaky core work thrown right in here. This hurts your neck at all, right? Just make it a little bit smaller. Don't have to go quite as far down. Good news, 10 seconds. Can you open your elbows wider? Nice job, nice job. I know it's a weird move. You're gonna feel it tomorrow. And done. Oh, all right, I'm gonna turn sideways as we go into that thaw. Remember, this one, your legs are not quite as wide, maybe just slightly wider than your mat. Arms open wide, running out of space here. And like you have a big stick, and rotate, rotate, flex your feet as you rotate, and then go down, saw off your baby toe, come up, and switch to the other side. What often happens with this is we pedal our feet, which means we point one set of toes so we can go further, flex all your toes. Nice job, 20 seconds. If your spine isn't used to rotating like this, you're feeling it. Let's try to get one more in on each side. Ooh, reach a little further. And time is up, good. So I'm gonna take my hands back, bring my legs together, just push up for a quick moment, and then round forward. All right, coming up, we're coming to our feet. We're gonna use a weight for the halo. So quickly get to your feet. If you don't need your mat, get it out of the way. And halo and chop is your first move. So chop to the side, halo around, and then switch to the other side. Here we go. Side, chop. So remember, we're just starting from our last exercise and working our way down to the very first round. And again, thinking about our backs as we halo, we're not getting all loose and everything here. We lock in our knees and feet. Good job, good job. You've got 15 seconds left. Can you reach your hands a little further behind to open up the front of the body? Get one more big chop, one more big halo, and done. All right, just the chop side to side, coming up through the middle, okay? So going up through the middle, again, makes the back work. Shoulders run back. Looks like this, feet together, up, right through the middle, down, and up. Here we go. Time started. Check in with your knees. They sometimes like to kind of lean to one side, make sure that they're at least just moving together. Good work, and again, any back pain, take out the weight. Good job. Now when you start feeling your core, come on, as you twist, squeeze, and then extend. A little more power on the up, slower on the down. Come on, we got this, 8 seconds, that's it. And we're gonna finish with our halo only. One more rep, and done. Okay, so with the halo, I want you to think about the isometric hold in the front, okay? So you're gonna snap it forward, twist around, snap it forward, twist around. Ready? Hold here, go. And freeze, and freeze. Okay, we don't have any bicep work tonight, so use this to squeeze those biceps. Not only that, great forearm training as well. Good work, good work. Bend your knees, okay? Prevent any twisting in your low back. All in the shoulders and upper back right here. You got it. You've got 10 seconds. Sneaky shoulder work. That's what this is. And one more rep. And done. Okay. Walkouts with, good mornings. And then the walkouts are next. So this is where if you want to get those push-ups in and everything, you have those options. But first up, only the good morning, either hands behind or fingers here. Ready, go. Slow down, snap it up quick. Again, take your time, feel your hamstrings engage. You guys are moving quickly through this, you're doing so awesome. We're at the halfway point through these mini pyramids. Nice job. Try a different position. Okay, if you were in that same position the whole time, try something different. Pull your chin in. You know what? I messed this one up. I apologize. I guess my brain's not turned on right now. That's okay. One more time. And done. All right. Walkouts with the shoulder taps and the push-up. Okay, so you're going to walk out, one push-up, 4 shoulder taps. We'll just fix it right here. All right, so we hinge first. Get ready, get set, walk out. 1 push-up and hold. Shoulder taps. 4, 3, don't wobble. And walk on back. Good job. Hinge to rise. Do it again. Hinge. 1 push-up. Knees or toes. It could look like this. Your shoulder taps could look like this. And walk back. Hinge to come up. 1 more time. That's it. Come on, get those taps in. Don't let your hips move. And I think we have time for half of that whole set. So let's try it. Let's get as far as we can. And that's going to do it right there. Walk it back. All right. We're going to finish with only the walkout and the push-up if you choose to add that push-up. Otherwise, walk out, walk back. Get ready. Get set. Hinge. Let's go. Give me the push-up if you can. Come on. A little bit of core work out there with that push-up. You feel it? And remember, you're snappy at the top, coming out of that hinge. "20 seconds to go. I think we have time for one more. I want everybody to try one last one. Get a full push-up in, wherever you're at. And time is up. We made it. Okay, we're back into all that leg work. So this one, we start with the side lunge, with a row in the press. We move into the side lunge with the row, and then just the side squat. Always remember, if you need to, you can just do side squats the whole time if the row doesn't feel good. If the side lunge doesn't feel good. Here we go. Moving to the left. Remember, everything happened on the right. Now this time, move to the left. So side lunge with the row and press. Here we go. Left side. And row and press. Good. Lunge. Again, knee tracks with toe. Nice job. Remember, we're driving off of that left heel all the way up. Good work. Halfway at this point, can you drop your hips lower? Can you reach your arm further across? Nice job, nice job. Can you explode that arm up? We've got 5 seconds to go. Get one more big wrap in, maybe 1.5. And done. All right, moving on. 15-second recovery. We finish with, we move into the side lunge with just the row only. Here we go, same side. Lunge, pull. Come on, you got it, work your back, work your shoulder. And again, you're going cross body, so you're reaching toward that left ankle. Halfway right now. Keeping your weight close to your body as it goes down and close as it comes up. Check in with your knee. Don't let it go in weird directions. And you've got 5 seconds. Good, let's get one more rep, everybody. And done. Whew. All right, finishing up. Same direction. Side squat with just the weight hanging only. All it does is hang there. So you gotta roll your shoulders, stabilize with the shoulder, and we get ready in 3, 2, 1. Side squat, come together. Side squat, come together. Good. Doesn't seem so bad, does it? Still driving off that left heel. Now the good news is we have one more block of work, another cardio challenge, and then some isometric core work. That's where we're going. Plus some big stretches at the end. Come on, 3 counts down, 1 count up. Go a little slow. Drop those hips a little lower than you want to. And last 3 seconds here. And time. Whew. All right, moving right along. You're gonna grab your mini band, put it around your legs. I'm gonna give you an extra moment to do that because I know it takes a little bit of time. So, grab your mini band, put it around your quads. Okay, we'll stay there for 2 rounds, and I'll take it off. Whew. So put it around the quads. These are wide squats, so our toes are turned out. Remember, we're pushing against our mini band. You've got one or both weights. I'm gonna go for both weights on this one because it's our last time with weights, okay? So we start with our weights here, right? I'm sorry, here. And we curl, we come up, overhead tricep extension, okay? So squat down, curl, and overhead. That's what it looks like. Ready? And here we go. So squat down, curl, up, triceps. Just go through those motions. Sometimes it works to put your weights together at the top if you're using 2. Good job, good job. Wide squats, knees out. Take that time. Give your legs a little break as you go through all those big arm movements. We've got it. We've got it. We got to explode out of that squat on these last 10 seconds. Come on. Explode. And one more time. Come on. Down, up, and done. All right. Keep the band, keep the weights. Only the squat press, okay? So weights right above shoulders, squat down, press up. You can do single arm presses, you can do one weight only, but let's go. So drive, drive. Come on, slow down, pop it up. Make these ones your hardest ones yet. Take your legs a step wider. Really push against that band. You got it. We're just getting our heart rate in the right spot because cardio is coming next. Whew. Come on, almost there. Final 10 seconds. The next move is gonna feel like a cool down after this. And 3. 1 more. Done. Body weight only. Take off your band. Set your weights down. You're gonna touch to the ground. That's the challenging part about this next move. It's your wide squat. You're gonna touch all the way to the ground and come up. Here we go. Slow down. Fire it up. Come on, get down there. Your legs and back might not want to let you get down, so if you feel like you're rounding to get down, then just reach as far as you can. Maybe you reach to your calves. I know for me, right about here, I start feeling my low back twinge, so I'm gonna stay at my calves only. Come on, we got it. Stay with me, guys. 15 seconds. Big exhale on the way up. Let's get 3 more big ones right here. And 2. Come on, 1 more. And done. All right, moving on. So we're back into those minute rounds. Quick recovery while I talk. So, minute rounds of cardio, only 2 minutes. Fast feet for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna jump forward and jump back. Fast feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward and back jump. If you don't want to jump, you're gonna squat forward, squat back, just like that. All right, that's your first minute. So, 1 minute on the clock. Repeat those moves until you hear the ding or until you see me stop. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Fast feet. 1, 2, 3. Jump to me. Jump back. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Jump to me. Jump back. Again. Pump, 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 pump. Use your arms. Soft landing in the heels. Core bracing as you're jumping. Come on, finish it up. If you're getting tired, remember, you can just pop the heels, keep the toes grounded. You can step forward, step back, but if you've got it in you to finish, I want you to try harder. 15 seconds. This one feels like the hardest one. Power through it. Mental strength is important as physical strength. Whew. 5 seconds, everybody. And done. Quick recovery, 30 seconds. Coming your way. Jump rope 10 times. So it looks like this. Moving your arms, jumping. After that, 5 heel raises, and then you do it again. All right, get ready. Get set. 10 jump ropes. They're fast, they're furious. And begin, go. 10, 9, 8. And then plant your toes, heels only. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I want you to circle your arms backwards. Jump backwards. And 5 heel raises. Woo, calves. Now, 1 leg only on your jumps. Come on, you can do it. And you can use both feet on your heel raises, don't worry. So I'm gonna ask you to do the other leg 1 time, okay? You're doing awesome. 5 heel raises, and go back to double feet right here. Man, 5 heel raises doesn't seem like much, but it burns. And go backwards with the arms. Finish with 5 heel raises. Jump it out till the end. You got 3 seconds. I know it's not much, but do something. Done. All right. We have a very, very short amount of time to do some isometric work. We're going to just include the stretching with it. So get a drink of water. Get your mat if you need one. You're going to start standing for just another 10, 15 seconds to bring our heart rate down. And I want you to dig 1 heel out in front. Push your hips back. And just pivot like you're on that barber chair or bar stool, just side to side. Little hamstring release. Pull on your toes, get your calf, and then just flatten out your foot and reach your arm out in front, and then circle it up back here. Good, switch to the other side. Heel down in front, and arms and toes are up, flat back. And then grab a hold of your toes. Let the toes go down to the floor. Continue to tip forward, reach your arm out. And then lift it all the way up. And good job. All right, I'm just gonna turn this down a little so you guys can see. Okay, so coming down to the floor. This is kind of a weird move. It's for the hamstrings, okay? So what I want you to do is to bring your right leg in towards your body. Okay, right leg in towards the body. Okay, you're going to push against it with both hands. You're gonna look like a dead bug. You're gonna push against it. Your left leg, heel is digging into the ground like you're trying to scrape your heel to your butt, okay? So it's an isometric hamstring hold on that left side, And it's a push on the right side. So while you're doing that, you're also pulling your abdominals to the floor. Okay, we're gonna hold this position just for 15 seconds. So ready, set, and go. Push with on your right leg and pull with your left. Now the other cool thing that's happening here is that your hips are neutralizing, okay, and you're taking any undue stress from rotations out of your spine and low back, and done. Good. Switch to the other side. Right heel to the ground. Okay, hands on the left leg. You're pushing on the left leg. You're pulling with your right. And 3, 2, 1, and begin right here. Come on, push, pull, push, pull. You got it. Feels so good on the hips too once you finally just settle into it. 3, 2, 1, and done. Both legs come up and point and flex. All right, we're gonna do a slightly different dead bug next. Okay, this time you're gonna extend your left leg and push on your right leg. So extend your left, push on your right, hold. Okay, and your knee is pushing back at your hands. You're holding for 15 seconds and begin. Come on, push, pull, push, pull. In 3, 2, 1, and done. Good, I want you to lay your left leg down. Right leg is gonna go up. And we're just gonna go a little bicycle movement here. And then go in reverse. So leg all the way up and push it out. Nice job. Now from here, okay, I'm gonna have you meet your legs together and we're gonna bend both knees and just rock to one side without letting your shoulders come off the floor, and rock to the other side without the shoulders coming off the floor. Just a little rotation here. And one more time. And release. Good. Bring your left leg in, right leg out. Push on your left leg. Extend your right and hold. Begin now. Good. Just 5 seconds to go. And done. Okay, both legs come up. Once again, point and flex. This time, arms out to the side, feet flex. We're gonna do that side to side tipping, but not very far. I want your inner thighs glued together, hold. As soon as your shoulders want to pop off, you hold. Come back to the center and switch. And you can do this in bent knees if you need to. And one more time to the other side. And release. Bend your knees, roll them over onto your right side, put your hands on top of each other, and you're gonna close the book, and then you're gonna open up the book right here. Try to keep your knees together. You do not have to touch the floor with this extended arm. In fact, just reaching it might be a better fit. Now reach your hand up overhead, and then circle it back over to close up that book again. Let's try it again. Open up. Again, reach is more important than laying it on the floor. So you should feel your obliques, getting a nice release here. And then reach your arm up, circle it all the way up. Good. And now what I want you to do is take your bottom arm, grab a hold of your top knee, and just hug it into your body. All right, here's where we're gonna change gears a little bit. So you're hugging this knee in. What I want you to do is reach for your other hand or your other foot, okay? And then just kind of roll onto your back. So you're holding one leg in, you're taking the other leg. It's on the floor now, kind of in a pretzel position. Now you should be feeling this stretch in the quad of the bottom leg. If you want more out of this, reach your hand toward your ankle and pull it in. Just a little bit more. All right, we're going to the other side. So untwist your body, roll to the other side, close up the book, and just top arm opens and we reach before we lay it down. So I have a little bit of twitch or, pulling in my low back. Means maybe I rotated in my low back when we were doing the workout. This is a great release. And arm up, and then over you go. Let's do it again. Reach open, And arm comes up. And then we're gonna close it up. All right, so again, you're gonna take your top leg and put it in your opposite hand and then just hold right there. So this gets into the low back, right over the glutes. Okay, into the hips a little bit. And then if you want to, reach for your bottom leg and then roll over onto your back. And again, you're pulling this knee in and you're hanging onto that bottom leg where the quad, it's the release. You try to press the bottom leg to the mat. You can reach down the leg if you want to. And we are done. We're gonna put our feet to the ground, lift our hips up nice and high, take our hands behind underneath our back, and rock our heads back. My ponytail doesn't let me do that, but you can go ahead and release. Everything comes down, roll yourself up to a seated position, and take a big inhale, and exhale, let it all go. And you're done. You made it. Woohoo! It was a hard workout tonight. Extra hard because of the heat, I think, but we did it. How's everybody feeling? Too sweaty to turn on your camera, huh? I see how it goes. Oh, hey Leslie, how you doing?
Doing well.
What have you been keeping busy with?
I'm gonna have to find one of your morning classes to join, though. I just keep having conflicts, so that's why I'm never here.
Oh, that's okay. Did you want to come? Did you want to come in person?
Maybe. Do you have a video one?
I don't have a video one. I mean, you can always do the videos the next morning, but I don't have a video one right now. But we're outside for the in-person one, so it's fun.
Yeah.
And so that's an option. Yeah. If it works out for you, but do you mind doing the videos as makeups?
No, I'm just not very good about actually getting them done.
Yeah, I hear you. What's keeping you late with work? Just meetings and stuff? Or?
Oh yeah.